Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. I hope this message finds you in good cheer and in goodwill. So, today I want to talk about choosing love and dropping the ills. And of course, this is Onika with Inspired by Onika. And welcome back, everyone. I want to see those smiling faces out there. And today, I just want to say that sometimes those closest to us, they don't get the best of us. And the reason that is because, and I'm talking about it could be your kids, it could be, your husband or your wife. Sometimes they don't get the best of us because, we just get comfortable, we get in a rut, and we feel like, oh, that's just my kids. Even when they do nice things for us, we take it for granted. We don't always, give a proper thank you, or we figure, oh, they're supposed to do that. They're my kids. But if you're thinking about dropping some ill will or some ill, say something foul or do something foul to your kids or to your husband or to your wife, just choose love instead. So, for example, let's say you just had an argument with your husband or your wife, and I'm not saying don't be angry or upset. What I am saying is give yourself half hour, an hour, no more than 2 hours, okay? And say something nice to your partner, do something nice for your partner. But if you have in your mind you about to do something foul, say something foul, don't do it because they're going to be expecting that from you. Okay, so you want to do the opposite. You want to just basically, the goal is to get rid of the negative feelings because you don't want that negative energy in your space. You don't, because that builds up cortisol in our bodies, which is stress and other things. We want to get rid of that. We want to release endorphins and dopamines. That's what we want to release. We want to release the feel good things, not the negative energy. We want to get that out of our space. So let's say even if you didn't have an argument, and let's say your woman, she wants to take a nap, and you don't want her to take a nap because you tired, but you have stuff you need to do. So you like, oh, well, if I got to be up, then she's going to be up too. So you go in the room, you start making noise. You want her to wake up because you mad because she's sleeping and you're not. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Choose love. Let her get her rest. Okay. Let's say your man, he is watching sports and you like, oh, he ain't here watching sports again? No. So you start walking back and forth in front of the TV. You start making noise. You want to turn on the vacuum. You want to play loud music. You want to change the channel. Stuff like that. Don't do that. Just let him watch his sports. Just let him watch his sports. And let's say your kids, they just got on your last nerve, okay? And they did something and you just mad and they just got on your nerve. Just go in the room, cool down, half hour, an hour, no more than two, okay? And give your kids a hug, give them a kiss, tell them you love them. But if you were in there and you just brewing inside, like, yeah, I'm gonna say something that's because you know how to push the buttons and you know who you are. That's why you're smiling right now. You know exactly who you are, okay? So if you're thinking about doing that, they're gonna expect you to do it. So don't. Choose love instead. Don't go in there, saying something crazy because you know how to push buttons and just because. So don't do that. Okay? Even with your kids, just whoever. Because again, sometimes those closest to us, they don't get the best of us. So let's get rid of that negative energy, choose love, drop the ill will, the ill action. Don't do it, okay? Because they're going to be expecting that. Especially if you just had some kind of disagreement or whatever, or they just got on your nerve and you just want to push it further and keep it going. Yeah, no, don't do that. We don't want that. Okay. So that is my message, is just to choose love, drop the ill will, drop the ill talk, the ill actions. Don't do that. Okay. Let's get rid of that negative energy. Let's keep the positivity flowing. So that is my message for today. And until next time, I hope you enjoy your summer. And, I'll be back before the summer's over, but hope everyone has a great summer. And until next time, I want you to stay well and be blessed.